Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today of the video I react to Spider-Man 4 breakdown. I say that breakdown because Spider-Man 4 is coming out next year. Like a year before, like the Marvel we do I don't remember the name of the dub, like sure all the Marvel movie coming out like that. It is show Spider-Man, but Spider-Man coming. And Spider-Man 4, people think that Spider-Man 4, I don't think, but Spider-Man 4 is coming out between Doomsday and Secret War. But yeah, I don't react to Spider-Man 4 breakdown, and not breakdown, but this video is that use some Holland Spider-Man 4 change confirm. That means it. Yeah, let's go into the reaction video of reaction video. Let's go. Yeah.
Marvel fans, we got some crazy Spider-Man 4 news. I'm going to be honest, a lot of fans not loving this new information, but it's solid, so we got to talk about it, break it down. It's probably what's going to happen. And I also want to give you a little bit of copium at the end of this video because I actually think this will be cool. And of course, feel free to let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. But let's get into it. What are we talking about? We're talking about a new report coming out from Daniel RPK. And the report is basically that they have delayed production on Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. It will film next year, and currently the movie is supposed to come out between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War.
Yeah,
and
right.
it also mentions in this new report that the movie is very likely to touch on the multiverse. And let's start with that, okay? This is something that a lot of Spider-Man fans have a problem with. And I just got done doing a stream where I was talking to my chat about it, talking about how Spider-Man fans feel about this, and the general consensus is that fans actually really wanted Tom Holland, Peter Parker, to get to a place where he was essentially just regular Spider-Man, right? I mean, if you think about it, this character starts off as kind of like Tony Stark's apprentice. He is given all sorts of equipment and benefits that regular Peter Parkers do not actually receive. And it's not until the most recent movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, where Peter Parker finally comes into his own, makes a big self-sacrifice so everybody kind of forgets who he is. He loses his MJ, he loses his best friend, and ends up in a one-bedroom apartment in Queens, doing his thing with a suit that he made, listening to police scanners, and just being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I think for a lot of Spider-Man fans, they have this like really weird ownership of Peter. Like they want Peter to be like Peter, and you know, just because it's a comic book character that has like 85 years or 75 years of history, they often do things to shake it up, to change things up. And I will admit, a lot of this stuff hasn't really worked for me as a fan, but that's kind of the ebb and flow of comic book characters. It will do something crazy, you know, something really interesting and new, and then we will return to form, back to formula, so to speak, and give you more of a status quo story. But the big reason here that Sony and Marvel have decided to go this route has to do with Avengers Doomsday and with Avengers Secret War. Now, before this movie was changed to Doomsday, the Kang Dynasty movie was apparently going to focus on Tom Holland Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man was supposed to be the lead of the Kang Dynasty. I think that's great. Tom Holland Spider-Man's awesome. People love this dude. He's great in the Avengers movies, and he's one of the more popular of the current cast of Avengers anyway, so I think this makes sense. However, it makes even more sense if you're going to do Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, right? I mean, obviously, RDJ's Iron Man and Tom Holland's Spider-Man have this awesome, great relationship, and if they want to play off of that theme, it would totally make sense to put Peter Parker Spider-Man front and center for Doomsday. But then again, that's kind of attached to this idea that's going to be an RDJ variant and not just a totally different character, right? We kind of think it's somewhere in the middle. A lot of confusing aspects to this whole RDJ thing. But regardless of what we don't know, what we do know is this movie is going to come out before Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. And so unless the Spider-Man 4 movie is going to be a prequel to Doomsday, which I think would be a big mistake. Let me know in the comment section what you think, but I think that would be a mistake. It's like, unless they do that, this movie has to follow a movie where Doctor Doom's going to come into 616, do a bunch of multiversal stuff, and possibly even destroy all of the universes or, like, create Battle World. And that is really the key, guys. Battle World is the key. We really don't know what Battle World is going to look like in the MCU, but we know there's likely going to be one. Either a Battle World or a Battle World universe. Right now, popular theories are that it's just the Void, but the Void would, of course, look much different if all the universes were destroyed at once. There'd be just a lot more stuff there. Or that world might be transformed to be a totally different world, kind of like what they do in Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars. Or Doom destroys Eternity, destroys the slip space in between all of the universes, and makes the multiverse into just one big verse, which would still likely be mostly void of life and having been destroyed after all of the different incursions. But technically speaking, there would be this just vast verse, and that's all that would be left in existence. Like, I would put a lot of money on one of those situations happening. It's one of those things where, like, you can see what Marvel's cooking. Doom's gonna come in, he's gonna destroy the universe, the multiverse, and all that will be left will be Battle World in some way. That's basically the Secret Wars thing. It's super obvious that is what they are doing. And so again, there's only two ways this can go for Spider-Man 4. You either do a prequel and you kind of build up this thing, and then you have that story then lead into what happens in Doomsday, which would feel weird because people had already seen Doomsday. Or you do something after Doomsday with Tom Holland's Spider-Man that's multiversal in nature, that's epic as think like Deadpool and Wolverine epic. Like, this could be on Battle World, in the Battle World universe, jumping throughout the multiverse. There's a lot of possibilities here, but that is the only other option. And it looks like Marvel and Sony just are going in that direction, which I actually think is a good idea. And so to pour on the copium for you here, man, like, and just hear me out on this one, right? But like, think about it this way. You can absolutely get more Tom Holland Spider-Man after Secret Wars, and he's gonna just be doing street level stuff, be more like classic Peter Parker. And in fact, the entire MCU is gonna feel more classic Marvel, because you're gonna have the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Avengers, Spider-Man. Everybody's gonna be existing within the same world. That's the way it should have always been, and that's what we're getting in the soft reboot. So I think you still will get plenty of Tom Holland Spider-Man just going to college and going on his own adventures, which is something that Spider-Man fans definitely enjoy. I would also tell you that I think certain aspects of the street level story will take place in Doomsday, right? Not even in Spider-Man 4, but if this is going the way that I think it's going, we will find Tom Holland Spider-Man being just the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man when Doctor Doom comes to 616. That is something that's very likely to happen. And we also have heard that Sony and Marvel really badly want Peter Parker to get the symbiote suit, and I assume that will also happen in Doomsday now. And just to go real freaking crazy on the theories for you, check this out. I had heard a rumor that Peter Parker was actually gonna die in Spider-Man 4. He was gonna be killed, funeral and everything, and then you're gonna have the symbiote go into the grave, resurrect Peter Parker, because the symbiote can heal people, and then Tom Holland Spider-Man was gonna like break out and come out from the grave and have the symbiote. So imagine it this way. Imagine RDJ Doctor Doom comes into 616 and literally kills Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we literally see him get killed, maybe even taken to a grave or buried into the ground, and then the symbiote resurrects him, even just within that movie. And then in Spider-Man 4, you probably have the Spider Boys, right? You probably have Toby and Andrew, and you have them going on some kind of an adventure to try to overcome something connected to Doom, or do something that then would pay off in Secret Wars, because I think Tom Holland Spider-Man and Toby gonna be a huge part of Secret Wars, right? So like, this could end up kind of feeling like a trilogy of Secret Wars movies if Spider-Man 4 is built the correct way. And look, you can obviously see that where my mind is going, it's like super far away from the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man stuff. And that's just what I think the story needs for what they have cooking with Secret Wars and Doomsday, right? But that's just the way I see it. Like, I think there's no way you can do that street level story in the middle of these two big epic movies and have it feel like a cohesive story from beat to beat to beat. It has to be big and epic. And again, I think this is going to be okay. I actually think it's going to be super dope, but I would love to know what you guys think about this, so let me know in the comment section below. I will probably do more videos on this, speculating on how the multiverse stuff could all work together, because there's only so many options they have. And if there are more updates from insiders, I will bring that to your attention as well. And as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Wow. Yeah. And at night, you have the breakdown of Spider-Man 4. Me? Okay, look at me. I don't think. Like, I don't know why. I like the Doomsday and Secret War happening. Because Spider-Man and Tony Stark is like in Doom. They want to meet each other and fight. And he even said that maybe they want to put the Venom in the symbiote into Tom Holland, like Peter Parker. Put him into the Venom suit, not the regular Spider-Man though, like into Venom suit. 85 to the top, and use the fan of Spider-Man 4. It want Peter Parker, like normal teenager, go to college, like do Spider-Man stuff too, but do that at the same time. But the breakdown, the video like of the Spider-Man breakdown, that it is so good. I don't like breakdown, but it did like change. I don't know, but yeah, and yeah, I don't know what to say, but like, subscribe, put on the notification, you not miss any of my video, and yeah, and see you guys next reaction video.